Hi y'all, it's Andrea over at Sewspire.com, and this is part 2 in our craft fair series. However, if you subscribe to my weekly newsletter, then you know that I got some great news this week, and I'm going to have to tweak this just a little bit. I want to explain to those of you who do not receive the newsletter what I thought was just a craft fair has now turned into a really incredible opportunity in which I need to produce my best product and bring my best to this event. So let me explain. So one of my friends I've known for many years called me weeks ago and said, "Hey, do you know about Haymarket Days?" And I said, "What about it?" And she said, "They are going to feature 3 artisans within the museum, and one of the gals backed out. Would you like to do it?" And I asked her when the date was and everything, and she told me, like, yeah, I could do that. And then just locked in my head that it was like a craft fair thing, because she said, "I told them about the stuff you make," and I was like, okay. Well, then this week, the woman who is actually organizing the event called me, and I started to get an inkling that this was a little bit more than just a craft fair. It turns out that this is actually an artisan showcase, and I will in fact be one of 3, and it is the kick-off event for what's going to be a continuing arts program within the town that I reside. So today we had a meeting in the little museum where our artwork is going to be displayed, and I was like, uh-oh, this is way bigger than I thought, and I have exactly 7 days to produce my best product and get ready for this. Hence what you see happening right here, because there's a little historic schoolhouse in the town of Haymarket, and it is quite charming. And we're dividing that space amongst the 3 of us, and I have to fill up my corner, which I snapped a photo while I was over there to show you. So I kind of got some strange looks from them when I told them about the ladder. Although I'm still sticking with the ladder, it's coming with me. What I have to do is kick it way up a notch with the product, and I can't just go with little tiny simple things. So I have begun creating the panels, because everything that I make is going to be patchwork, and I think I'm going to focus on 3 specific products, which I'll tell you about more. So I have to fill up my little section, and then in addition to that, I'm going to have sewing machines, and I'm going to be running make it and take it mini classes in there, because this is kind of like arts appreciation, arts and education. It's a whole initiative that this gal who founded this actually wrote her master's thesis on. So you can see, as all of this information is coming to me this week, and I'm starting to connect the dots, and I'm like, uh-oh, this is a super cool, unique opportunity. Don't just show up with key fobs. So where it gets even better, and where you'll understand my excitement, is this. Not only do we get to kick off this event for the town, but 2 months or 8 weeks, I get to occupy the entire space and operate a pop-up shop for free. Is that amazing? And this is just this town's initiative to promote local artisans. So this, in some respects, is like, it's the craziest, most unique opportunity that literally dropped from the sky. Somebody else had to cancel. My friend had to call me. I'm super excited. But as a result of that, what I had planned for us to make a whole bunch of little Sewspire things and then fill up that ladder and take it is not going to work for this event. And I have only 7 days to get ready for this. So we must morph this series, and then I can come back to it, I'm sure, and do the traditional craft fair thing. But let me tell you, for those of you that are interested, what my plan is here. So I realized, okay, this really has a serious artist focus, not just handmade by any means. So what can I do to stand completely out amongst other people who may be setting up craft tables at this event, because I have this space inside the museum and I'm being featured. So I decided patchwork design. That's my original kind of niche, where I experienced a lot of early success. And the thing that I love the most about patchwork design is every single piece is going to be a one of a kind, okay? It would be very, very hard for anyone else to duplicate it for a couple of reasons. One, I just random cut the pieces of fabric. And two, I collect the fabric over a long period of time, so a lot of these prints here have been discontinued or are hard to find. So I'm going to produce as many compact camera bags, which I sell the pattern for that, so that's not a complete loss here on the instructional end for you all. I'm going to make as many of those compact bags as I can with the patchwork styling. And the reason that I'm sticking with the compact size is because of the price point is going to be $49.99. And that is, not too high for your average festival goer. I'm going to take credit cards with the square. And then in addition to that, I'm going to make as many camera strap covers as I can, and these I'm going to sell for $17.99. So I will have a high and a low price range, and then if I have time, I'm also going to make some traditional camera straps like these. So that's what I have to do in 7 days. So I just wanted to pop in and offer you an explanation, and so you understand why I have to switch gears so quickly here. And then I wanted to show you some of the panels that I've already begun making here in the different colorways. So if you own my compact camera bag pattern, it's a PDF, you can order that over at AndreaChapmanDesigns.com, and it's available for instant download. What you would do to create the patchwork version of that, cut several strips of material 11 inches high and several strips 8 inches high, and then sew those together. The 11-inch ones will form your pockets like this, and then you'll fold those in half, and then the 8-inch high ones will form the body of the bag. So I have cut out several here. This is kind of like a peach gray mustard color scheme, and then the pretty blues and teals in this one, and peach and blue in this one here. I really like this one, the deep teal and the purple, gorgeous. And then this one here is a fun combination, the gray and the peach. So I have those cut out today, and I'm hoping to have these finished by tomorrow. I'll be sharing photos of all the product that I create for this throughout the week over on the Sewspire Instagram and Facebook pages. And then for those of you who are not familiar, this is what one of my camera bags looks like. And it's sized to hold the digital body with a 55mm lens attached, and it has 2 back pockets there for the charger and the cords, and then a front pocket here. The strap can be made adjustable. This particular one here happens to be fixed. What I think I'm going to do with the ones that I'm making for this event, because time is an issue, is I think I'm going to buy the webbing for these and then create all the straps just in one sitting, because I am slightly pressed for time here. So that's where we're at with this craft fair series. I'm really sorry that we couldn't work it out like I had envisioned, because I know a lot of you are really excited. I promise I will come back to that. I just can't do it right now because I'm going to miss a cool opportunity if I don't shift gears. So those of you that know me and love me will forgive me. Anyone else, please know the creative genius in me will be celebrating the creative genius in you. Thank you.